Okay, we are live on YouTube now. Good evening, YouTube. My name is Ayla, and today I'm covering for Camila. I will guide this conversation, and today with me are Otoniel, Adriane, and Jessé. And we are going to talk about how food affects the mind as well as the body, as well as the body. But before we start, I need to explain a little bit how Talk and Talk works, okay? Talk and Talk is a language conversation platform. Here we can practice in English, French, Spanish, Italy, German, and it's a safe place. It's a good space to practice because there is correction here. By the way, I'm not a teacher. I'm just an English student. And here you can practice without comfortable, and you can make a mistake because making mistake it's part of the process of learning another language, and it's so normal. And before we start, there is a practice to try to know the key to speak another language. I think it's a way to break the ice and to introduce ourselves, each other, okay? And I will ask you, Diane, please introduce yourself first.
Yes, good evening, everyone. My name is Adriane, and I live in São Paulo. And I'm married, and I have two daughters. And I love to read books, but nowadays I confess I was watching more K-dramas than reading books. But I love to read books. For me, it's very important because I can uh, balancing my mind. Sometimes it's necessary to stop and to read more. And on my free time, I love to play outside with my daughters and my husband too. Sometimes biking or walking on the park. And when I have money, I love to camp on the beach. And I think it's it about me.
So nice. Thank you, Diane. I like so much to read the books. And by the way, I think I participated in your immersion, and he said you said that you watch dorama, and I think you motivated me because I've been appreciated to watch, especially when I want to rest, to relax. I think it's good. And it's so uh, I don't know, but I think it's so light.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it for this reason because for me it's right. It's light and I can just relax and watching. No,
Mm-hmm.
think about
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
about it. Just watching and yeah, and enjoy.
So good. Thank you, Diane. And what about you, Toniel? Please go ahead, introduce yourself.
Sure. Good evening, guys. I'm Otoniel. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Campinas, São Paulo. I'm a software developer. In my free time, I like to play games with my friends, hanging out with my girlfriend, meet new place uh, to dinner, for example. In my free time, as I said, I try to read books, especially technical books, but I'm really like to also watch series. I'm watching Round Six right now. I don't know if is a Korean series, but I think yes, yes, né? Okay, and it's all.
Daniel, do you like to cook?
Yes, I need to cook because I'm living alone right now. But
Oh,
I really
it's
like, I'm
necessary.
trying. Yes, I'm trying.
Okay, thank you. And now, Joseph, please.
Hello guys, good evening. My name is Jessé. I live in south of Brazil. I'm not married, but I have a wife. Don't know if you understand me. We are together like 8 years. And in my free time, I like to go to the gym. I like to read books too when I have a time, and watching movie series. And now my new hobby is play chess, and I'm enjoying. So that's all about me.
I think to play chess so difficult.
Not so difficult.
Congratulations.
Not so difficult.
I would like to know how to play too. I think Camila want to do the same. I think it's so interesting. Congratulations. Okay, guys, we can start now. Otoniel, I will start with you. Please, could you read the question number 2? You start discussing, please.
Sure, let me see. Okay. Have you ever noticed a change in your mood or mental state after eating certain foods? Uh, sure. I think, for example, if something like instant mood change, I think about things that I like to eat. For example, things unfortunate with sugar, much sugar. For example, chocolate or some sugar-based food, but it's really affects my mood instantly. But in a long-term thinking, I think I like to. I think eating vegetables or milk-based food is good for our health. I've heard about milk-based food is really nice for our mental health.
Yeah, totally agree with you. I think I like sugary foods. I think it's sugary foods, but especially chocolate. But I know, and when we eat too much, it's no good because it's too much sugar. And unfortunately, I think over time, this food has been more and more sugar, uh, having more and more sugar, and it's complicated and it's so dangerous for our health. And because these, I think you need to have a balance about these and to try to have a diet rich in vegetables and fruit and proteins and fibers. I think fibers and it's so health for us, for our body, for our mental health. Yeah, it's a challenge. It's a challenge, but we need to try to put it day by day in our diet. And yeah, thank you, Otoniel. And for you, Idiane, what do you think about this question?
For me, I noticed two situations, one good and one not good. When, for example, when I'm sad, if I eat sugar or chocolate, I feel happy. Or if I feel more sleepy, so I forgot. If I drink coffee, it's good for me. I can see this that change my mood, sorry. But for example, if I eat cheese, but yellow cheese, or I forgot the name, gordura, I had headache, and it's not good for me because, for example, Monday I eat cheese and start my headache and continue yesterday, and today it's not good, and I avoid eat cheese, for example, because I know it's not good for me. But I think it's it. In two situations, I can see a good way and a bad way for me.
Mhm. It is because the milk protein, you have you are allergic to milk,
No,
milk protein, proteína do leite.
no milk. It's the fat, the gordura. Gordura.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I got it. Yeah, it's I think grass. I think it's so heavy when I eat a food with a lot of gas. I don't feel good. Sometimes I have a headache, like you, and it's no good for our health. Uh, but you said one thing interesting about the when we eat sugar or sugary food like chocolate, because I love chocolate and I feel more energetic. I think, and my mood is up. Uh, uh, but on the other hand, I need to avoid because my weight. I probably I'll get weight so easy when I eat sugary food like chocolate, cakes, pies, etc. Yeah. Okay. Now, Gisette, please go ahead. What are your opinion about this question?
Of course, I avoid to eat like fried foods because for me it's so heavy, and yeah, I avoid, but I like to eat, and chocolate too. I love sugar, so for me is hard to avoid sugar. I have a goal this year that is 3 days in a month without sugar, and it's so hard in January. In January, I achieved only 1 day without sugar, and if you think about that, it's crazy because you can't you need to eat sugar like every day, and because I think the most part of the things that you eat have sugar, and it's hard to avoid it. So yeah, and I like have a routine about what I want to eat or I need to eat. Like my breakfast is the same every day, and my lunch too. But sometimes when I need to cook in the dinner, I order iFood, and this is a big mistake, because if you need to order food, you will order like a pizza or something like that, and that's not so good for your health.
Yeah, totally agree. And do you like to cook? She said.
No, I don't like, but I cook because I need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's. I think it's necessary. Uh, I remember years ago. I think 5 years ago, I was overweight, and it was so common for me to order food, and when I decided to take care of my health, and I started cooking more, and it was so good for me. I could improve my health thoroughly. Because I could balance, especially salt and grass and sugar, and, I think yeah, it's good to eat some pizza. I like so much pizza, but nowadays I prefer order this kind of food more only weekend or when I'm traveling. But during my routine, I prefer to cook, to eat health food. Yeah.
I
And
don't know how is your relationship with food because in the past for me food is like fuel, you know, I need to eat just because I need energy. But
Mhm.
now my wife is very different than me because she likes to eat for pleasure and she likes to cook a different foods and special foods, you know. And now I'm like too, so it's hard when we eat for pleasure, not like just for have energy, you know, because in the past I remember like rice and chicken for me is enough, and if I have it, this for me is enough, and just eat for have energy. But now it's different, you know.
Mm. I I don't like to cook for pleasure too. I like to because I need, and I think in fact I think if I need to cook every day, I consider it so boring. But I appreciate who like it and who like to cook for pleasure. Yeah, so appreciate it. But I'm not. Okay, guys. Let's move on, guys. Uh, the number 3, Otoniel. Uh, would you would you read? Otoniel, you read the first one.
Yes, yes.
Sorry. Idriane, your turn, please.
Okay, the number 3. Okay. What foods do you believe are beneficial for brain health and why? For me, I think the natural food are beneficial for brain, and because the junk food, I know it's more easier during your routine, but there are a lot of conservants, and it's not good for your body, for your brain. And I believe that natural food, okay, without chemical, and it's difficult because it's very expensive for I tried a long time ago, just buy, I forgot the vegetables without chemical, but it's very expensive. And I fortunately I have to stop it to buy it, but I think natural food it's better for our health.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think you said a good point. Unfortunately, the vegetables and fruit, natural vegetables and fruit, is so expensive, and it's complicated because sometimes I would like to buy this kind of vegetables and fruit more natural, but when I see the price, I give up. Unfortunately, I would like it, and because it's healthier, and I appreciate it. I think they are fresher and healthier. They taste they are tasty than others that we buy at a supermarket in general. Yeah, different. Okay. And about your opinion, José, please.
Well, I believe the first one is water. You need to drink like uh, too much water in a day. For me, uh, I think 4 liters is enough for me because I'm I'm heavy, I'm more heavy, and I have weight. I have 2 meters, so I need more water, you know. So, and I like fruits like banana or apple. Help me. Usually, I eat a fruit in my breakfast with eggs, and yeah, I think you you don't need like control everything, but you need to avoid like fried foods or something like that, sugar when you have the opportunity. But sometimes sugar is good for you too. Like before before that I go to the gym, I need to eat some sugar because my train's better, you know. So you need to think the moment exactly for eat that food. So if you can avoid fried foods and sugar, I think is enough. And eat different types of food like vegetables and rice or beans. This I think is enough for your health.
Yeah. So good, very good. I think you said about hydration, and it's so important. And because this, I always put my bottle of water close to me to remind me, oh, I need to keep my hydration. So it's so important. And about the what you said about the sugar, and it's in fact, I think the problem is the balance. Because yeah, when I go to the gym, I need to consume some sugar because it gets me energy to work out and yeah. But if I eat too much, it's a problem. And yeah, so good. Your opinion. Thank you. And Otoniel, what are your opinion about this question?
I agree with you guys. I think it's all about balanced diet. We should try to consume more natural food, as you said, uh, vegetables, fruits. Have you guys ever uh, heard about rainbow diet? So we should try to have a lot of variety in our diet. I'm not talking about thin or sugar-based foods, but for example, vegetables, fruits, and leaves. I don't know the word to verduras, but something like that. Um, as I said, sadly, uh, natural food is expensive, but we need to try to consume as much natural food we can. And as Jesse said, I'm right now eating just rice and chicken because it's cheaper and it's also health. But I'm trying to add this some, for example, onions, uh, potatoes. It's really good as well, and tomatoes. all this kind of things, food. And as I said, milk-based foods is really good for health because I've heard about it, and milk-based foods help us in our stress levels and give us a better night sleep. So consumes cheese and milk and yogurt is really good for us also. And it's all.
Yeah, thank you, Daniel. And I agree with you. And about the beans, rice, I think it's a perfect meal. And I've heard some nutritionists that say, oh, if you don't when you aren't sure what to eat, and it's good to eat beans and rice because these are a perfect mix, and they are all of the uh, I don't know how pronunciation amino acids, essential amino acids that our body need. And yeah, and I like so much to eat beans and rice. Uh, okay, guys, let's move on. Now, José, could you read the question number 4, please?
Of course. Do you think there's strong link between diet and mental health? Can you share any personal experience or observations? Yes, there's a strong link between, but yeah, I think when you have or when you follow a diet like that can improve your body or improve your performance in at work or something like that, you feel better, and you're feeling health, your mind, so I think is all about balance, because if you have a restricted diet, you will feel bad, or I don't know explain that, but if you have a balance in your diet, you can improve your body, you can feel better, and I think this is a benefit for your job, for to do things better, like have more attention, but is all about balance. I don't know, like if you know about the physiculturism, uh, they have a good shape, but I don't know if it's not good for your health, because they have a diet, but the diet's very restrict for I don't know, have more muscles, and this is not good for your body. Is like a visual body, but not good for your health. And yeah, I believe if you have a balanced diet, can be good for your mental health.
Very good. I totally agree. And I don't like being too strict about my diet. And yeah, I agree. I think it's no good. I prefer to balance, as I said before. I think when you are so rigorous, like right now, it's more difficult, but in the past, it was so common. Some people say, "Oh, I'm in a soap diet," and it was so terrible because I don't know, people want to lose weight, but I don't know. I think they think just to change your diet, but they getting angry, and because there was I think their mood was affected because this, and it's no good for our health, our mental health. Probably you will you don't follow it, you want to follow it, and you you want to be able to keep it going it because you are getting so stressful about this, and yeah, something like that. And what are you said about the physiculturism, and I don't know how can I say, but it's so terrible, and there is a so strict diet, and because to get to create so muscles and muscles, and it's so, I don't know, but for me, at least for me, there is a change, like uh, I don't know, a bizarre change in their body. Um, I don't like it. But yeah, it depends on the person. Okay, I respect, but I think it's so strange. Uh, okay. Otoniel, what did you think about this question?
Yes, I think there's a link between your mental health and your uh, alimentation. But by the way, there's a phrase that say that our stomach is our second brain, so we should take care about our stomach to reflect to get a uh, health life that will uh, reflect in your mental health, in your daily energy, that will also reflect your feelings, in your mood. So having a balanced diet is good for our life, mainly our mental health. And um, I think it's it. I'm, I really try to, even for good things, I try to balance because I think, as you said, there's super diets that may be in 3 or 1 month, the people will give up, and or there's no magic. Our body is really efficient, and uh, if it's not that we are not getting the what is the word, the sufficient, I don't know, energy, our body will cut, or we will start to save energy and saving us fat, and it will I don't know, impacting our body appearance. I don't know, and that's all. I think for sure it's everything linked. It's our stomach, our brain, our mental health, everything.
So good, so good. I think you said a lot of good points about this, and I think it's not efficient. Maybe it's not efficient for a long time, at least for a long time, to follow a so strict diet, and you can feel without energy to focus in your activities, like practicing exercise, or study, working, whatever. It's difficult. And I prefer to balance, and to avoid eating junk food a lot. and something like that. I think it's necessary. Uh, okay, thank you, Danielle. And how about you, Idiane? What are your opinion?
For me, I love to eat, and I think it's necessary balance because, for example, when I found that the problem for my headache was about food. I feel very sad because I love to eat. But I was talking with my doctor, and she said, just avoid. And no, stop to eat, just avoid, or eat once a week or twice a week. And take care about your signs in your body. If you eat for example, um, there are one recipe, the pie, uh, chicken pie, when you put a lot of oil, and if I eat this pie, I had headache. It's like instant and automatic, and I avoid. I don't stop to eat. Sometimes I eat, sometimes once a month during the weekend. But for me, when I found my problem, I thought, oh gosh, I never, I will never more eat this kind of food. But no, the doctor said, pay attention, but keep eating, but no every day, just during the weekend. Because for me, I feel very, very sad when I think about, for example, one sick, when the person or people don't need, or don't need, don't, yeah, no, can't to, oh gosh, sorry, my today, the people
problem.
can't uh, eat one kind of food. For example, diabetes, you don't eat sugar or a lot of food. And for me, it's very sad. And I prefer keep a balance for continue eat a lot of kind of food, but the balance, it's important. Or don't
Yeah,
stop to eat.
yeah. It's about to less quantity, not stopping thoroughly. Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. Diane, I'll continue with you. There is a question because you talk about the comfort food. I think it's good. The number 5.
Why do you think certain food bring us comfort? What are your personal comfort foods? For me, a lot of food, but I think one special is coffee, because I drink coffee all day, every single day, but I drink a lot sometimes, and it's not good for my headache too. But I take off the sugar. I drink coffee, but without sugar, and I think now I can feel more the taste, the coffee, and this food continue bring me comfort, but without sugar. And I think coffee, it's a good food.
So, me too. I'm a coffee lovers and without sugar. For me, coffee is life in the morning. I need to to drink coffee and to start my day and so appreciate the smell, the tasty. I love, but without sugar. Sure. Thank you, Triani. And for you, José.
Well, I like coffee too, and it's a problem for me because I drink too much, and it's a comfort food for me too. But especially when I can drink coffee and eat orange cake, for me is the best comfort food in the world.
So good, so good. I think chocolate cake you reminded my childhood. Uh, yeah, when my mom made this for us, and yeah, a special moment. Uh, yeah, like bringing me my childhood, and I feel so. It's cozy, cozy. It's a cozy feeling and so nostalgic feeling. And yeah, thank you, José. And for you, Daniel.
Yes, thinking my childhood, I also have a comfort food that is carrot cake with covered by chocolate. I forgot the word it's called, but it's really nice. I really love, uh, mainly because my grandma will prepare, and in my adulthood, I think it's general. Everyone like coffee, and I'm also like coffee. As you say, the smell, the moment in the morning, is really good to me. But I have other side that is above beer because I every time when I gather with my friends, we drink beer and we have a lot of fun and enjoy. It's really good, and I'm also like to drink, but just with my friends. I'm as a social drinker, and I think it's it.
Thank you, Daniel. Guys, I think we have more 10 minutes. I'd like to ask you to choose some question, whatever you want. Uh, so, Idiane, could you choose some question? There are a lot of questions. You can feel free to choose one.
I think the question number 12. Uh, no, 11, sorry. Can certain food help in manage stress? If so, what are they? I think yes. Uh, I think in moment when you need to manage stress, it's important fresh food, um, less sugar, because sugar in this moment will put higher level, a lot of levels in your blood, and what more? Maybe I don't know. I forgot the name of this fruit. Maracujá, Joyce. I forgot the name in English.
Passion fruit, I think.
Passion fruit. Yeah. I think it's a good, or cheese for keep you calm. I think are important kind of food for managing stress.
I like it. I appreciate it to drink herbal cheese like chamomile the evening or afternoon. I think it brings me so calm, and it's good for my mood. I can relax. I think it's time to turn off and appreciated my moment without stress.
Yeah, when I
Uh,
was working, during the stress moment in my job, I drink it a lot tea for keep me calm because
mhm,
sometimes it was very stressful. Yeah.
mhm. Thank you for sharing, Ibriane. And you, Daniel?
I yeah, I agree. I also appreciate chamomile tea, green tea also. I think it's really, really, really help us with our stress. But I'm also think that any food can be a stressless. I don't know. Um, uh, any food can help us with stress if we have a feeling or some kind of some a mood linked with it. For example, if you like chocolate, you can relax with chocolate. If you like I don't know, milkshake, milk, cheese, tea, coffee, I think if you have a good feeling about this food, you will be relaxed, you will be chill.
Uh, Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for sharing. I think in general, people also appreciate to drink teas. And for you, Jose, do you appreciate to drink teas, or there is another one you like more?
Only the winter, and I am the opposite of you guys. When I'm in a stressing moment, I need to eat chocolate and I need more coffee because this kind of food works for me. I don't know why, but uh, I need, like is necessary, especially when I'm tired, because I think when you have stress and you are tired, and you eat something like that, and you can like have a re-energy moment, like uh, yeah, I think is good for like continuing working or something like that, because when I drink tea and I need to work, I feel more tired and more stressed, and
Gosh.
sometimes this is a problem.
I got it. Jose, I would like to know about you. You have some problem like insomnia when you drink coffee in the evening or not?
Yeah,
That
yesterday I have a bad night
yeah.
because I drank like 7 p.m. and yeah, I avoid to drink after 6 p.m. because it's a problem. I can't sleep well. And but sometimes when I need to work, or like when I have a immersion 10 p.m. or something like that, I drink.
Me too. Unfortunately, I can't drink coffee after 6 p.m. because I have probably I will have insomnia and oh, it's terrible for me when I have insomnia and the next day it was so bad day for me. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not
Uh,
it's not good for your health, but
mhm,
I think if it's like uh, for a time, like if you do that for 1 year or something like that, it's okay. But for all your life, it's a big problem. You need to
mhm.
pay attention about it.
Yeah, very good. Thank you for sharing. Guys, unfortunately, we don't have much time, but I would like to know, guys, how was the conversation for you? Uh, how about the subject? Adriano, how was the conversation for you, please?
I love it because I love to eat and I know I hate to exercise my body. I need to do it, but I keep control my mouth just with the balance with the food. But it's important this topic because pay attention about our health, what kind of food I'm eating, you are eating. It's important to discuss, but I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, it's so important to discuss, to reflect, it put in your daily life routine. Yeah, because if not, you are getting sick, and you need to take care of yourself as much as possible for each one. And but don't to compare yourself to others. And oh, I need to eat is healthy like someone. It's no good. I think each one has uh, your time, your time. And I don't like to say, oh, you need to do it because if not, you will get sick. No, I think each one needs your own time to change something in your life. So you need to be respectful about this also. Thank you, Itiane. And for you, Otoniel, how was the conversation?
It was a good opportunity to rethink about my diet, and I will for sure try to eat more healthy food, not just rice and chicken. Uh, and it's really cool to know now that everyone likes coffee for sure. And we all here have a similar opinion. We all know that we need to uh, consume health food, but we have our emotional side that leads us to eat chocolate and sugar beads. But we all are humans, and there's no problem.
Very good, very good. Thank you for sharing, Danielle. And for you, Jose, let me know how was your opinion about this conversation.
Yeah, really good. I like this topic. But for me, I don't know why, but in the last few days, look like my English is worst. I don't know if it's because I'm not choosing the words and I'm trying to talk what I'm thinking in the right moment. But I don't know, and if it's normal, but in the last year I improved a lot, and now for me looks, oh, I can't
Mhm.
improve more, so it's hard thinking about that, but keep going. My goal this year, I have a big goal this year that achieve a level that is a big step for me, but yeah, keep going, and immersions is good for help us.
So good. And I need to say you don't feel alone because I feel the same way. It's incredible. There is some immersion. I feel so comfortable. I talk a lot and it's so easy. And there is another immersion. It's terrible. It's normal. Just it's totally normal. It's a process, So, but I think we all could share our opinions so well. And it was a pleasure for me. I hope see you. I'm a host. I'm also host here every Wednesday, And by the way, I invited you when you can, when you could, for sure. My immersion happens every Wednesday at 5. And I put the link of survey, guys, here. If you could, please let me know your opinion about this immersion, and if you like, if you don't like, feel free, okay?